Hello students, welcome to the e-learning platform presented by Mechanical Engineering Department of Dr. Bapuji Saroke Institute of Engineering and Technology, Kolhapur.
The learning objectives for today's session are: number one, study of an alternative fuels and its characteristics. We know the condition of an petrol and diesel nowadays. So, alternative fuels are the need of an human society. So, study of alternative fuels and the characteristics will be studied in this today's session. Second, study of an electric vehicle. Hmm, other than fuels, electric vehicles are also the need of today's society and are growing rapidly in today's society. So we will be studying in the electric vehicles advantages, disadvantages, application and its limitation in today's session. Starting with first, alternative fuels. Alternative fuels mm, are derived from the mm, sources other than the petroleum. The rapid depletion of fossil fuel and increasing price of crude oil made the researchers to find the alternative source of an energy. The scarcity of known petroleum reserves will make renewable energy sources more attractive. The most feasible way to meet the growing demand is by utilizing the alternative fuel. The enormous growth of automobile made the diesel engine to play vital role in a transportation sector. The use of diesel in transport sector is increasing day by day due to increase in vehicle proposition propulsion. The need of an alternative vehicle. As a result, gases from fossil fuel emission have caused and continuing to cause great damage to atmosphere, such as greenhouse effect and acidic rain. Alternative fuels, which are renewable and eco-friendly, reduce the dependency on the fossil fuel, and they help to preserve the atmosphere by reducing emission level. The burning of fossil fuel creates higher level of CO2 and other gases in atmosphere, affecting the greenhouse effect. The scarcity of conventional fossil fuels, growing emission of combustion and causing pollutants and increasing cost will make biomass source more attractive. The conventional fuel as a diesel exhaust may cause lung cancer and other respiratory diseases. The diesel emission has been classified as human carcinogenic. That is, the emission coming from the diesel engine has been classified as human carcinogen. That is, it causes cancer, lung cancer, and many other respiratory diseases. So, this causes the need of an alternative fuels. Fuel characteristics of an CNG and LPG. Alternative fuels such as CNG and LPG. The characteristics: CNG is basically is compressed natural gas, and it is mainly methane gas which is compressed at a pressure between 200 to 240 bars. CNG is obtained from coal bed methane and oil wells. CNG is a good fuel substitute for vehicle as CNG is lighter than the air. Whereas LPG is a liquefied petroleum gas, and is mixture of propane and butane in liquefied at a temperature of 15 degree Celsius and a pressure between 1.7 to 7.5 bar. Propane is automatically generated from the gas fields while natural gas is extracted. Propane is usually used for heating, cooking or agriculture uses. LPG is heavier than the air, hence it is highly flammable. LPG vehicles, the gas mixes readily with air, allowing more complete combustion. The fuel cost less than the regular gasoline, but LPG vehicles have lower energy per unit volume, so its fuel economy and efficiency are also lower. LPG vehicle give a longer engine life due to its clean burning characteristics. LPG is a gas at a room temperature but liquid when pressurized to the required pressure. and the varies according to the composition of the mixture. It is usually stored around the 10 bar pressure. Many things are considered when determining the viability of an alternative fuel, including emission, cost, fuel availability, fuel consumption, safety, engine life, fuel link facility, weight, space requirement for fuel tank, and the range of fully fueled vehicle. CNG oblique LPG engine uses compressed natural gas to power the vehicle. CNG oblique LPG is marginally cheaper and cleaner and environmental friendly than the ordinary gasoline or diesel engine. The working of CNG and LPG engine is same as to the that of the petrol or diesel engine, in only the mixture of air fuel. Instead of air fuel mixture, the mixture of CNG and air or LPG and air is used and is ignited to obtain the exhaust to obtain the power stroke. The advantages of an CNG and LPG engine or CNG or LPG as an alternative fuel. First, the fuel cost as compared to the petrol and diesel engine is less. Second, less pollution and more efficiency. It emits 99% less pollutants, carbon dioxide, unburned and hydrocarbon monoxide, nitrogen oxide and sulfur oxides and particulate matter than the petrol vehicle. It is safer for the vehicle. The CNG fuel tank is made of thick wall, half or 3/4 inch, so they can withstand dynamic explosion, crash test and direct gun fire. As it is lighter than air, CNG dissipates quickly and has a higher ignition temperature. It increase life of lubricating oil, as CNG does not contaminate and dilute the crankcase oil. No need of oil change before 1,93,000 km and reduce the vehicle maintenance. Being a gaseous fuel, CNG mix evenly and easily in the air. CNG powered vehicle have lower maintenance cost than the other hydrocarbon and fuel powered vehicle. CNG mainly consists of methane with less percent of other hydrocarbon like ethane, propane and butane. Less pollutant, does no restrict vehicle performance and more economical than petrol. Due to anti-knock property, CNG can be used safely in engine with compression ratio of as high as 12:1 compared to gasoline engine. Because CNG has higher octane number than the petrol, CNG engine operate at a higher compression ratio without knocking. CNG fuel systems are sealed, preventing fuel losses from spills or evaporation. The disadvantages are the space required for CNG cylinder and their weight about 300 pounds, which is more in most of application. While compared to diesel engine, compression of CNG is lower, so fuel efficiency of this engine is 10 to 20% lower than the diesel engine. Next point is electric vehicle. In electric car, the engine is replaced by the electric motor, which gives electrical energy from the set of batteries. An electrical vehicle, also referred as electric drive vehicle, uses one or more electric motor or traction motor for propulsion. The main types of electric vehicle exist are directly powered from external power station, that is electric train, powered by the stored electricity originally from electric power source, that is electric boats, is and powered by an onboard electric generator such an engine as in case of hybrid vehicle or an hydrogen fuel cell. Electric vehicle include electric cars, electric lorries, electric aeroplanes, in boats, motorcycle and scooters, and electric space crafts. The need of electric vehicles is the reason as the fast depletion of crude oil reserves, frequent price hike and high atmospheric pollution from conventional automobile mm, makes the necessary or it makes it needful to reduce the use of conventional fuel in automobile. So the use of battery operated electric and solar vehicle are the best alternative. The social and environmental impacts of electric and hybrid vehicle include effects on mobility and travel, electricity supply system operation, petroleum and other fuel consumption, air pollution, and traffic noise. Hybrid electric vehicle (HEVs) HEVs are alternative to conventional vehicle and have critical role in migrating climate change and saving oil resources. Petroleum consumption for transportation purpose will decline, but benefits are depend upon the type of fuel used to generate and recharge electricity. Solar automobile uses solar batteries to convert solar energy into electrical energy, which can be used on small electric motor to run the car. The conventional solar cell or photovoltaic cell is an electrical device that converts energy of light directly into electricity by photovoltaic effect, which is physical and chemical phenomena, but delivers power only about 0.5% of the total light energy it absorbs. That is 50% of the total light energy absorbed. In electric car, the engine is replaced by an electric motor which feeds electrical energy from a set of batteries. Working of an electric vehicle. The layout of an electric vehicle is shown in figure below. The battery used in electric car is a lead acid battery whose only disadvantage is relatively low specific energy. A. Sodium sulfur type with specific energy is a good alternative but of very high cost, and its use is yet limited. The drive controller takes power from batteries and delivers to the motor. The drive controller takes power from the batteries and delivers to the motor. The drive controller consists of two variable resistors operated by accelerator pedal or brake pedal. Accelerator pedal signal sent to drive controller through resistor to adjust the power to be delivered to the motor. Two resistor are used for safety. The drive controller gets signal from both resistors or potentiometers, but operates only if two signals are equal. The drive controller takes in about 300 volts DC from the battery set and convert into maximum of 240 volts 3-phase AC and send the same to the motor. The drive controller takes the power from the drive battery and supplies it to the motor, with the motor supplies to the transmission system and the transmission supplies to the wheel. If the drive control is fed with the input of acceleration and braking, and it is provided with DC AC converter and a 12 volt battery for excessive storage of an vehicle or whenever needed, in case the drive control has the less electricity from the drive battery. The advantages of having an electric vehicle. First, rapid acceleration, and second, noise-free operation. Electric vehicles typically have less noise pollution than internal combustion vehicle. No exhaust fumes. Electric vehicle released almost no air pollutants at place where they are operated. High reliability due to absence of numeric engine parts such as piston, connecting rod, cam, valve, clutch, flywheel, motor, distributor, spark plug, etc. Electric cars has high reliability. Easy maintenance due to very small number of moving parts. Electric motor, the maintenance is much easier. Regenerative braking. When we take off the accelerator pedal, the motor becomes generator, sucking energy of motion back into the battery. ABS, or ABS brakes are automatically applied in emergency stops. Energy spent climbing uphill is recovered on the way down rather than in burring up the brake linings. No loss of power in idling. Electric motor does not need to idle and stop, thus avoiding power loss during idling in case of conventional vehicle. Easy to drive, no clutch operation or gear shifts are required. Full power is available as soon as you step on the pedal. The disadvantage of electric vehicle is that its range is limited to about 100 to 150 kilometer because the need to recharge the battery. The top speed is low, about 60 kilometer per hour, and life of battery is short, which means high replacement cost of battery. The limitation of electric vehicles: high acceleration by high torque from motor is lowers the efficiency to higher loss in the form of motor windings and electric current. The energy loss increases fourfold as the input current is doubled. There is always compromise between the torque and energy efficiency. This limits the top speed of an electric vehicle operating on a single gear due to need to limit the required torque and maintain efficiency at low vehicle speeds. So this is it for today's session. Thank you. In today's session we have completed alternative fuels, introduction and need of an alternative fuels, electric vehicle, introduction and need of an electric vehicle, working of an electric vehicle, advantages, disadvantages of an alternative vehicle, advantages, disadvantages of an electric vehicle. This completes the very first chapter of an automobile engineering subject. If you have any queries, you can directly contact me. Thank you.